Martian loves Samia, but he exercises caution and conducts an investigation into her. He hires an investigator who couldn't find anything suspicious. He then finds out Samia has not been attending the UNESCO conference she came for. The London CIA field office is still worried that Coyote's cover is blown, which puts other assets and operations at risk, particularly in Ukraine. Different agents in covert operations out in the field are notified. In Minsk, one of them, Orikov, reacts very spooked. Psychologist Dr. Blake is brought in from the headquarters to evaluate mental health across the London office. But she's immediately put to good use and asked her opinion about Coyote and Orikov. The Martian decides to use the scared Orikov as a wooden duck. This is almost declined by the station chief Bosco because this operation will cost about $130,000. Orikov is already in the airport to Turkey and then the US, which could have alarmed the Russians. They force him to travel to Poland, acting like he's visiting his sick brother. There, he's picked up at the airport and violently interrogated by CIA agents acting as Russian agents. Orikov squeaks under the pressure like a rubber duck and tells the agents how he works for both sides. A wooden duck would have remained silent. Orikov and subsequently Coyote might have spilled a lot of information to the Russians, but at the end of the interrogation, it seemed Orikov is not working against the CIA as he didn't pick the correct names of moles to the Martian acting as a Russian. The direct boss of the Martian is Henry. His brother-in-law, Charlie, is working for the CIA in Ukraine on a very secret project that even Henry doesn't know anything about, but he goes against the rules and warns Charlie. Charlie's undercover role is of a doctor at a makeshift hospital in Ukraine. When he receives the emergency abort signal, he leaves with 2 allies. But Russians advanced and they need to shoot their way through the blockade. The 3 are vastly outgunned but triumph. Danny is asked to try to get hired by an Iranian professor as an exchange student living in Iran. The professor lectures in London once a year. She almost quits being a spy because she still loves her boyfriend, and it's a cutthroat mission for months or years, but in the end she approaches the professor.